Hello and welcome back to Visit Fylde Coast. We're not even in Blackpool. Look, there's a siren just gone past. I don't know, they're following me. The sun's come out and it's lovely. We were quite cool earlier on, it's lovely now. So I'm hiding in the corner at the minute, and if you recognise this sign on this wall here, you'll know where I am. I am currently at the top end of Cleveleys High Street, or the east end. I'm at the east end of Cleveleys, and we're going to go for a walk around to have a look and see what's happening in this great establishment. So we're starting at Backstage. We're starting at Backstage because they're having a beer festival this weekend. So I'm going to show you what they're doing. So don't forget to subscribe, and we're going to go for a look round Cleveleys. We're going to do this in two parts because there's too much to tell you in one video. So come with me and we'll go and have a look. So I love this. They've uncovered this when they took over this building. So this is their unit. So they've got all these three on this corner. So this is the tent for the beer festival. That's Fletch leaning on his thing, and I'm stopping outside because they've got music on inside, which is lovely and I really like, but it's all copyright music, so I'm not going in there because you know what'll happen, YouTube will say So this is beer festival weekend, cask cider and music festival, 21st to the 25th of August, live music Thursday to Monday. Food. Well, now then, I didn't know that they did food. I'll have to be going and having a look at that. So this is the Backstage corner. We passed the other day while they were all out at tea time, and they've got a band on in the back, and do you know, it sounds absolutely brilliant. Let me see if we can manage a little look inside without catching too much music, because it's a really nice interior. I'm just conscious that the music's picking up. All excited then. I thought they were starting to do proper food, but they're not. They're doing food for the beer festival, and it's from trailers, so that's not quite as exciting as I thought it was. But they're thinking about doing some takeaway food, so watch this space. Watch this space and we'll keep you posted. And then Joy Division came on in that copyright music. So I've got to say I was very tempted to go and stand right underneath the speaker and ask him to turn it up. Anyway, I digress. So down this end of Cleveleys is mostly food and service businesses. But I'm going to just take it for a little wobble to the wobble in. Oh, goodness me, you can get grass in different colours, look. Well. I didn't know you could get pink grass. Don't park inside the shop, please park outside. Honestly. So this is Wobble In. So this is another popular little hostelry down here. And it's not been open very long. I'd like to say about 18 months. That might be completely wrong. But it's very popular, and this is where our Derek Gorman does a soul gig. And that's all. Hello. Just said to her, I've turned the music off because turn the film off because the music's following me round. So there's Spoons over there, which is always busy, always popular. Can you remember when there used to be a little garden centre down here called Daisy Bank? It was down the back of, you could get to it down here or through the side of where the B&M dining and beds is. It's really good little garden centre that. We bought loads of stuff from there when we came here. Anyway, I digress. So we're going to go and see Maddie now at the Heidi Hall. And Maddie moved to a shop next to Quick Fit. Oh, when would it have been? About February? Not been in it yet. I promised her that I would come along and I would do a little bit of filming. So that's what we're going to do, because Maddie gave us loads of stuff out of her shop to use in our new Careful Cleveleys shop. She was really kind. She didn't know what we were using it for at the time, but she was really, really nice. Smile, Phil! Smile! It's just collared me for a he just collared me for a selfie when I came out of backstage. So this is Heidi Hall, look, just next to Quick Fit here. So we're going to go and have a look inside. I'm hoping she's not closed. It's lovely, that sun now. What a shame, Maddie's on holiday. Maddie's on holiday today, but she'll be back next week, so we'll come another day. So they do piercings and hypoallergenic jewellery and all kinds of stuff like that. So I'm actually thinking of going in there and having my ears pierced, because my earlobes are starting to go a bit long and flappy like my grandma's did. So I'm thinking of having the piercing. So we might actually, if she's up for it, we'll have my ears pierced and she can film it. Well, no, she can do it and somebody else can film it. And next we're going across to Mr. Nitro's. So this is Mr. Nitro's. I've never been in here and I've often fancied it. This is Natalia, who is the shop manager at Cleveleys, and I have to say I absolutely love your hair. I saw somebody else this morning on Facebook with yellow hair and I thought, oh, I really like that. I really like that. Now, what I didn't know, and I bet what you didn't know, is that they make all their own ice cream. With a name like Mr. Nitro's, I assumed that it was ice cream frozen with liquid nitrogen, which is what it was originally when the shop first opened. But now they have a proper production room in the back where they make all their own vanilla, so it's all freshly made. And then they add whatever flavours they need to add to make it into flavoured ice cream. So I've got a little bit of vanilla here to try. She did offer me all kinds of everything. So I'm going to turn the camera around and you can see my fizzog while I try this, because it does look lovely, I have to say. You know what I'm like for anything sweet. So here goes. Oh.
So there's actually no vanilla flavouring in that at all. It's all natural.
That's nice. All natural. I don't know whether you caught what she said then. There's no vanilla flavouring in it at all. It's all natural ingredients. So this is the butter, the cream, the sugar, and all the normal stuff that you would use if you were making it yourself. I'm going to be really contentious here. There's another famous brand of ice cream on the Fylde coast, which is very nice and I am partial to, and I do like. I think I would stick my neck out and say that this is nicer. I think I would stick my neck out and say that that's nicer. It's got a little bit more taste.
I think it's we don't add anything else to it, so it is as natural as you can get.
That's lovely. That's really lovely.
Back to basics, original.
Oh, I've made a discovery. Right. Don't mind me. So when you're in Cleveleys, the centre of the universe, and you're looking for something to eat and something nice, you need to pop up here. You can pop in one of the pubs and have a cheeky pint while you're at it.
It's very popular over there.
And do they all come in here for their ice cream?
The kids are with the adults.
Oh, that's lovely. So you need to come to Mr. Nitro's. There is actually, if I turn that round, there is actually seats. Oh, sweeties, I've not noticed them.
Yeah.
Sweeties as well. There is actually seats where you can sit down so you can get your ice cream and you can have 5 minutes and you can have a seat in the great metropolis of Cleveleys. Well, that was a revelation. I have to say that ice cream is beautiful. I've just said to her I'm of an age when I know what they actually use to make ice cream with, and you can taste all the ingredients in their ice cream. It's really lovely. Little sandwich shop. Closed at the minute, as you can see, but that is another little gem. They do really nice sandwiches if you're looking for something to eat. Kindness Counts, the yellow shop. No relation to us whatsoever. Lots of other takeaways and such like, and then there's the Frilly Pig here, the Frilly Pig Bistro, and that's the subject of this week's Friday food review. So you'll have to tune in and watch that separately. That was very nice as well. We've got some excellent eating establishments in Cleveleys, I have to say. So that takes us down to the junction of the traffic lights. So we've got a few bollard toppers up at this end as well. And I think a mystery person has done these, because we don't seem to know who they belong to, which is a bit odd. Got hairdressers and post office, which of course is just about the only place you can actually pay any money in now.
Hello, after you.
And a beautiful new bridal shop. So I think we'll go across there in a minute and have a look at that. We'll go and see what they've got in, because I've not been in there. But it is a very nice shop. It looks very clean and tidy and pretty. And of course this is the NatWest, which is closed. But Cleveleys being Cleveleys and it being the busy little place that it is, that is not a doom and gloom story at all, because Fletch from the backstage is having this one as well. So he's trying to find out who built the building or what the building was built as originally. I think it was built originally as the Williams and Glyn Bank. I'm not quite sure, because they've not decided on a name for it yet. So if you've got any information relating to the name of the building or the bank or anything like that, can you pop a comment underneath and let me know, and we shall pass it on. We shall pass it on to Fletch. So this is the main junction and the tramway and the tramway crossing, tramway stop rather, should I say. And this is also going to be a bank. So this is going to be the Greedy Banker, would you believe? So they've already done the windows. They've done the windows and they've repainted the front of it, which does look a lot better already. And that's going to be refitted as a bank. And I think they've got quite ambitious plans for including the upstairs and converting all that as well. So watch this space. Wow, look at this. This is brilliant. They're having exposed brick. There's some tiling going up here. They've repainted all the ceiling with a special paint that's fire retardant. There's a balcony going up there. This is the toilets. They're doing food. It's going to be bar, music, full job lot. That's going to be fab. And he's repainting this because I had noticed that it looks a bit pitchy patchy. So he's repainting it because it's reacting to the salt like everything does. We will keep you posted. We will definitely keep you posted. Where we were going next, we were going to the bridal shop, weren't we, which is over there. We were going to the bridal shop. Bridal by Brittany Ann. And my timing's not very good today. She's closed as well. Must be after closing Thursday. What a beautiful shop. We're going to have to come back. We're going to have to come back and have another look. We've got Mother of the Bride, looking rather radiant. We've got beautiful wedding dresses. And I've just had a nosy through the door. Can't actually see very much, but the shop's full of dresses. It's lovely. We shall come back and we shall have a look. It's a long time since I got married. But we do like a pretty wedding dress. We do like a pretty wedding dress. I like that one. That's beautiful. Right, so if that one's closed, it looks like we're off to Trinity. That's our last stop on this corner. So Trinity, if you remember, we went to the opening event right at the beginning of the year, I think it was. Seems ages ago now. And oh, go on, what's her name? What's her name? Cheryl Ferguson. Cheryl Ferguson did the opening. She did. I'm half asleep, aren't I? Cheryl Ferguson did the opening, and it's a big drop-off and donation centre. So it's a super duper shop. I bought a bed throw, which I wanted for my settee to use as a throne. It's brilliant. I cut it in half and hemmed it. I excelled myself. I got the sewing machine out, and it's not half brightened my settee up. So this is Trinity Hospice Superstore, look. So it's a nice big shop, and they have all kinds of everything in here. They have loads and loads and loads of clothes, every colour clothes you could imagine, and they're all arranged in colour order. They've got accessories, hats, scarves. I'm not going to go any further because we're back to music, we're back to copyright music. So that's definitely well worth a visit. Look at that for a pretty dress. Beautiful. Got books and stuff in the window. I'm going to do a quick swift out of there because I'm going to get a copyright strike if I don't otherwise. So that's the first part of shopping in Cleveleys. Loads happening. Loads always going off. I've just been talking to the guy that owns the landlord that owns the HSBC on this corner, and he was saying that, oh, I like that. It's very nice. It's all right. Don't worry about me. Just ignore me. I just saw a dress in the door then and thought, oh, that looks very much up my street. Got a bit of everything in here, haven't you? Oh, look at these beanos. 1971. That's nearly as old as me.
And then
Wow.
And then there's a whole second shop down.
Wow. So if you want any collectibles,
Yeah.
this is where to come. Cliff Richard, 40 golden greats. Wow. Oh, that's lovely. Isn't he nice? You can have poo in a sleep suit, or you can have a plain poo, so to speak. It was this dress I was looking at, but it's an 18. It'll be a bit big for me, this one.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah. Lovely. Nice to see you. Bye. I got stopped by a little bit of a cough. So I hope you've enjoyed that little look around. There's always something happening, and we're going to do the next half of the town in another video because there's too much to say all in one. There's just too much to say all in one. So I'm heading in that direction. We're going to go and see in part 2 what we can find out next. So until next time, we'll see you later. Bye for now.